Hello and welcome back to our Learn Python series. Today we are going to learn how do we perform some basic data analysis with Python. We're going to analyze the students' marks list. So let's dive right into it.
We collect data not just for the sake of collecting or storing it. We collect data because we want to study the data or we want to analyze the data. Let's see how Python can help us in analyzing the data that we collect or data we have. We're going to take the example that we have in lesson 6 where we built a student role management where we had the name of the students. Now let's extend this example. Now we are collecting the marks in quizzes that these students have. So now you can see that now we have two collections. We have collection of names of the students and collection of or the list of the quiz marks for each of these students. So now this teaches us the next concept that lists are not just for storing the strings. Lists can be used to store numbers and other kind of objects that we'll see in the subsequent chapters. So now we have data. It's like learning basic math. So what is the first thing that we do is that, okay, I have given you something. Can you count how many you have? So let's start with that. And how do we find that how many students we have? So let's call this variable student count. And there is a function called len, short for length. And we say, give me. So let's see what we have. We can print these and say print total students is equal to, we say student count. Let's run this. Perfect. Now we got 5 students. Now, since these are quiz marks, somebody can ask us, can you tell me that what is the maximum score that one or more of the students have? So we say max score is what? There is a function called max in Python that helps us find the max in a list. So we say max student marks. So let's see what we have. Okay, it says the maximum score that we have is 93. Similarly, if you want to find what is the minimum score somebody has in the class, by this time you may have already guessed it. There is a function called min, and we say student marks, and perfect. Now we got minimum score of 76. Next question that you may have in your mind is that what is the average score of this class? So how do we compute average? We add all the scores together and divide it by the number of students. Let's call it average score is going to be what? It is going to be the total number of the, so there is a function called sum which gives us all the that's going to add up all the numbers in this list, student marks, and we are going to divide it by student count, and that helps us in computing the average. Let's print it and see if this is correct. Average score is, let's print it, average score. Perfect. Now we got average score 86, and let's do a little our F formatting where we say we're not interested in the decimal places, and as we learned in the print lesson, and we talked about the F string. So how do we do that? And we say we are not interested. We want 0 decimal places. Voila. You can see the average score is 86. One thing that you may have noticed that in all this exercise, the basic data analysis of the student marks list, we have not used any external libraries. Python does provide us all the basic functions that we need to perform some basic analysis. And that is all to some initial data analysis using Python. In subsequent chapters, we are going to see more concepts of data analysis.
Thanks for learning with us. Do subscribe and like our channel. Do visit our website for more information. Till next lesson, take care and goodbye.